Now I believe this vehicle will run forever, but for its electrics. When enough electrics fail, I'm going to give up the ghost. I've done some importing. I've imported a window regulator, a power window regulator, some switches. When I go to the States once or twice a year, which I haven't done in the past year, of course, I'd stop off at the Lincoln Mercury dealer or Walmart, pick up filters and parts and light bulbs, fuses, no problems about that. But just yesterday, I had a problem that made me think that I was at the end of the line with this car, which is what made me think I had to do a video to tell people the hints and hacks I've learned by using this car. First, it's got an American battery, of course. American batteries are different than European batteries because the terminals are swapped over. Where Americans have a positive terminal, Europeans have a negative terminal, so you can't fit one battery in the other. But Ian, my guy, can import me a battery when I need it. So I was worried that I had serious problems because I came out yesterday and the battery was dead. Brand new battery, 3 months old battery. Battery was dead. And I looked around, checked out the car, figured that something had drained it overnight in the electrics. Because as you see, as the door is open, like I have the tailgate open right now, those lights on the inside stay on all the time. That's a terrible design flaw for Lincolns, but I've learned to live with it. But anyway, what I checked out was that this tailgate was not closed all the way. And I closed it, and the power, well, I closed it manually. The power motor that closing it didn't work, nor did the power lock that locks it in place automatically. And I tried everything I knew about resetting the tailgate. There is a little section in the manual about resetting the tailgate. There are YouTube videos about resetting the tailgate. They all say you start by closing it manually and making sure it's locked, and then you can commence a reset procedure. However, mine did not lock. I could not do the reset. So I checked all the videos out, and there's some very helpful videos about owning Ford Expeditions and Lincoln Navigators, so I recommend them. I went through all the fuses. I was just about to resort to having to look at the power tailgate motor, which is behind that panel, and a regulator, which is behind that panel. And there's a video that shows how to remove those and how to disassemble those, and it is something I would never try to do. So I was actually thinking this was the end of the line for my Navigator. If I cannot secure it, because you don't want the tailgate unlocked because you don't want carbon monoxide running into the back of the car. But I was out this morning just looking at it, sort of in desperation, checking everything. I mean, these worked, everything works. And then I looked up at the car, and the locking mechanism was open like that. So I did this. Oh, it clicked, and I thought, uh-oh, now I've locked it. Now I can't even get it to loop around the securing hook there. So I thought, well, now I've got a real problem. But as I do every time I do something with the Navigator, because I have no idea of the logic about why it resets, I pulled out my watch fob and I tried the power tailgate, and there it went. That was the hack. Check that little gizmo that locks, and flip it back and forth and keep trying the watch fob, and your power tailgate should come back to life. And once again, I have 5 more years of life left in the old Navigator.